Until now, the straws have been left to rot on the fields after harvest.
Ei pelkkä ajatuskin on järkyttävä.
But not anymore. Finnish biotechnics have come across a nomical process for extracting xylitol out of the straws. Xylitol is a sweetener which can be used instead of sugar for many purposes. It doesn't cause caries, and it even tastes different from sugar. It is sweet and cooling at the same time.
So you want to know more details about the life up here? All right. Our mailboxes are yellow, like urine. And the mail is picked up just before you take your letter to the box. That is done to aggravate us. You take your bicycle and cycle an hour in -30 to the nearest box, just to see the bloody wheel marks of the mail van in the snow.
You grown-up persons, how is your workaday life? Is it just a boring, meaningless routine? Is it like drinking flat beer day after day? Construct a wireless. Become a DX listener and start rocking!
Some people wonder how to tell who is a Finn. In a meeting, a Finn never wants to sit in the front row. He's afraid somebody asks him something difficult, like his name. During the meeting, the Finn doodles or colors the centers of letters or counts how many times the speakers well or or as a matter of fact. 72 times, the Finn reckons, gladly.
Why do you think the population of the Fennoscandian region looks so depressed? The explanation is in their pants. If we would tear their pants open, we would see that they wear cheap underwear from Taiwan or some such place. As you know, the elastic or rubber band of such ridiculous cheap underwear is highly unreliable. You too would look depressed if you spent half of your life with your underwear hanging uncomfortably halfway down your legs. And if you spoke a language nobody wants to hear.
The women here, they like to wear a skirt that shows a glimpse of their legs. And when they sit, they pull the skirt so that the legs will not show. That's how they live. And their husbands, they watch a spy series on television and concentrate on wanting to be a strong, good-looking, rich international hero and not a boring Finnish slob. And their children, they kick a pig's bladder back and forth in the cold, ad nauseam. Do you want to hear wailing that sounds like it came from the purgatory? Give a Finn a portable tape recorder with earphones and pretend nobody's listening to him. In about 5 minutes, the Finn tries to follow the song and begins to wail. With that voice, you could galvanize a coffin's nails, or make your neighbor move away within a week, even if he were deaf as a doornail.
Do you feel that school is nothing but a stupid, meaningless routine? And studying then? Is it just brutal, hard labor?
Yes, it is.
Show me a Finn who won something in a coupon contest, and I show you a liar. Nobody ever wins, although in every contest, every fills in at least 3 coupons with his own unpronounceable name, plus 1 with his goddaughter's name. No wonder you see lethargic people in the Finnish supermarkets. The only few smiling Finns you'll find among coupon printers and their fat wives and spoiled allergic brats, in spite of whom we will again hear some music. Sorry.
Täällä Suomessa et näe palmun huojuvan, eikä rumpusöitä eikä...
Here in the peripheria, close to the North Pole, we easily believe that life in warm south is happy. But let us not worry. 3 famous British shrinks have been tracing the real appearance of happiness, and they found out that happiness depends on the country you live in. The happiest people on earth live in the USA. Almost 40% of the Yankees consider themselves to be very happy, although the cynics claim that they only live in brilliant self-deception. Other happy nations are the Australians, the British, the Danish, and the Swedish, of course. The most miserable people live in Japan. They are reserved and neurotic. In Europe, the things go worst in Italy. Some scientists believe that the reserved mind is due to the blood type AB, and so it would be a genotype problem. That blood type is 3 times more common in Japan than in England. The most popular explanation among the shrinks is anyhow the climate. They claim that hot summer and unhappiness go hand in hand. Well, Japan is a hot place in the summer, but the British and the Scandinavians get fresh breezes. Finland is not mentioned on the top 3 list, but maybe we can steal our share of the happiness. Our summer is cool, and we don't have too much of the blood type AB. The most common blood in Finland is, of course, 0.
We have tried to draw a picture of the Finns. Unfortunately, the portrait seems to be quite an unpleasant one. However, there is one situation when a Finn rejoices and is rather exhilarated. That is when he sits at home in the sauna and thinks about his own funeral. He imagines how everybody is wailing and crying and how everybody will miss him. Then a Finn is happy. So, to cut a long story short, a Finn is just like you. A pessimistic, selfish bore. Or whatever it is your neighbor keeps shouting through the ventilation shaft.